We start tonight with a 6 on your side report. The teacher shortage is a national issue, a statewide issue as well. But some Nebraska lawmakers want to know why the lack of special education teachers has become a bigger issue in Omaha's most disadvantaged community. Our John Chapman listened in on a legislative briefing on why this is happening.
3 Omaha Public Schools are without special education teachers: Walnut Hill, Central Park, and Martin Luther King. All elementary schools, all in North Omaha.
Why are there 3 schools in North Omaha, our state's most under-resourced community, that don't have special education teachers this year? Was that a huge red flag for you? How did you walk through and talk through and think through the racial justice considerations with that?
OPS officials told lawmakers that special education teachers have a very difficult job. The district is doing all it can to recruit teachers, and the shortage of teachers in the North Omaha schools was out of their control.
The 3 schools with vacancies are all in North Omaha. The Omaha Public Schools didn't choose these schools. The schools with vacancies are a direct result of staff resignations. After exploring multiple options, we determined that the best way to serve those students was to move them to a school where we could provide the services they needed.
There was one parent who testified. Kelsey Escobar says she received last-minute notice that her special education student would have to transfer to another school in order to stay in special education classes.
So I actually ended up having to take time off of work because of this situation. Because obviously I can't leave my son at school and get neglected. Nobody else, I don't really have people to depend on that. People all have lives.
This particular situation where somebody calls up a family and says, if you want to stay, you have to waive your special ed or you can go to another building. I'm here to tell you that families called us up and said, what's that mean? Waive. What happens? And we have to tell them that means your child with ADHD, your child with autism, your child with anxiety, depression, PTSD, your child that is in a wheelchair is not going to get services. So I have to leave my home district just to get them?
This issue won't be solved in one meeting, but everyone agrees the goal is to get the best education for all OPS students, no matter what school they attend. On your side in Omaha, I'm John Chapman, 6 News.
Legislative members of the committee say the lack of teachers, especially special education teachers in OPS, will be a topic of discussion in the next session.